Hey everybody, Greg Milby with Kentucky's Heartland, and we are out today at the beautiful Elizabethtown Nature Park. The legend Larry Vance is here with me. You know Larry anywhere because that hat.
Love that hat. There's a whole story between the hat and the cowboy boots and all.
All right. Well, this weekend is a big weekend here at the Nature Park. You are putting on a World War II reenactment. So talk a little bit about the event and what all is involved with it.
Okay, now the actual reenactment is going to be on Saturday. We began here at the park 9 a.m. with colors and national anthem and getting ready for the reenactment. The first reenactment will be at 10 a.m. And now the reenactment itself deals with the breakout and pursuit from Normandy Beach. The landing on D-Day in June 6, 1944, and then getting off that beach was no small feat. As a matter of fact, battles went on for 12 weeks there in the mud, in the mess, and all of this stuff. And the focus is on the breakout and pursuit. But now this year, the great lead-in for the whole reenactment is going to be focused on that Tiger tank, the last Tiger. The Tiger was the most feared instrument of war in World War II. When they knew that the Germans were going to come in with Tiger tanks, everybody trembled. There is one Tiger tank and that is ready to fire and ready to be in reenactment, and that one in the world is coming right here to E-Town this weekend.
Wow, that is an impressive. Come on back over here so everybody can see you right here in the middle. You know, you're the eye candy of this interview, not me. So this you mentioned the Tiger tank. Yes. And it being the only one. You're doing a special event on Friday night that I'm telling you, if you're available on Friday night, this is going to be something super special.
It is, because I wanted to give a tribute. And the owner of the Tiger, a friend of mine, Benton Bryan, is coming himself to give a demonstration with the Tiger. But he has agreed to do a nighttime firing of the Tiger. Now, you haven't seen anything until you see what this Tiger can do, and the fire that comes out of that muzzle at around dusk to dark, and the power that it had. The most feared of all the instruments of war in World War II, and being here and sort of a salute to our veterans of World War II and all of the conflicts that we've had, including the Vietnam. They call it a conflict. Any of us that were combat, I was a combat Marine, and any of us that was ever in combat, it wasn't a conflict, it was a war. Mm-hmm. And so it's sort of an honor that twilight time, Friday night, for him to put on a demonstration of the Tiger, but do it in honor of those that are on this wall for the Vietnam Wall, and those that died in World War II, but all of the conflicts that we have gone through over the years, that those of us who are combat veterans, we call combat war, but if they want to call it conflict, they can do that sitting on a couch. But it is sort of the honor of firing it and getting to see how this machine, that even though the greatest that the Germans had out at the time, yet we defeated them with that good old American war ingenuity. Find the weak spot, and they found the weak spot in the Tiger, and we were able to, whether anybody knows it or not, World War II is the last war that we actually won.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's just amazing that the last Tiger, you were able to get it here. And I know there's a lot of loopholes and things to work through. But I tell you, your excitement level of this really kind of sells it. And for me, just sitting here thinking as you were talking about the Tiger, as an American soldier, that was our enemy.
Yes.
And now that Now that they're not firing at us anymore, you can actually showcase what that tank could do. So, what time do people need to get here on Friday?
Well, I would say I get here at 8 o'clock, because anywhere between 8, 8:45, or 9 is when we're going to do the firing of it, waiting to see whether the haze comes in from the fires in Canada, or cloud, or whatever. It's just we need to get it at a point to where you get the full picture of the blast. And I have a feeling that the machine guns will be going off at the same time. Listen, no one here has ever seen this, because it's never been here. And it's going to be here this weekend. You get to come up and go to the guy who owns it, and he'll tell you all about all the countries that he got the parts to put it back together, to give us a part of the history that, without him doing this, would have been lost completely.
Yeah, so this weekend, we read about history, we talk about history. This weekend, history will come alive here at the Elizabethtown Nature Park. So come on out Friday night, as Larry mentioned, 8 o'clock is when you want to get here, between 8:45 and 9. That'll go on. And then on Saturday morning, you kind of get things rolling at 9 o'clock, but I guess the gates and stuff, and people should get here about 8.
Yes, and there'll be parking over in the grass area, because all of this area will be used for my veterans, for the those that are disabled and all. I get the handicap, will be able to pull everyone in from doing it. And the actual reenactment will be viewed from the upper parking lot of the park, and they're going to have a great view this year. Plenty of chairs, plenty of bleachers, plenty of an opportunity to afterwards interact with the reenactors. And before, they can go from campsite to campsite that will be set up out here on these beautiful grounds, where they can go into the actual campsite and see the weapons, the World War II weapons, and have those reenactors be able to explain to them, this is what we do and this is why that we spend the time and the money. These are their weapons, and everything has to be authentic. And so, it's going to be sharp, my friend.
I can tell you, man, this guy's pumped up about it. Give me the price. This is what I like about it the most.
Free to the public. It's a gift. And I want to give it. I love this town.
I can tell that. Most people don't like to hear 4-letter words that start with that letter, but free is one that we all like to hear.
Yes.
All right, it's Larry Vance. He's Mr. Excitement when it comes to this. You'll see him. His feet won't be touching the ground this weekend. Elizabethtown Nature Park, Friday night, and Saturday, it is the World War II reenactment. That's Larry with the fancy cowboy hat. I'm Greg with no hair and no hat. Bad idea. This is Kentucky's Heartland. Thanks for watching.